Hey folks, Papa Boris here playing some more Hades. It's time for a run with the Railgun, 2 heat with the benefits package, and the Dionysus trinket to hopefully get Hangover on the attack. And if I don't get it, well, it's gonna be a bad time. Okay, attack inflicts Hangover. It's the one that is not rarity upgraded, sadly, but still, gonna take it. We'll just have to level it up with palms. Hold up. Okay, there's fishing right there. And a Chaos Gate. Wow, what a great start. Good old Hellfish. Okay, I'm actually going to take the Nectar here. As fun as Chaos Gates are, this is a guaranteed upgrade on my attack. And that is extremely good. It should increase it by 2, which is quite a lot. Only 1. Oh, and I guess he had armor. Boop. Very good upgrade there. We have coins or palm. I'm gonna take the palm. I don't have 5 heat, so I couldn't do that Cerberus Gate even if I wanted, or Erebus Gate. Cerberus Gate. Couldn't do the Erebus Gate even if I wanted. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I'm using the aspect of Zagreus, which I have invested 5 Titan Blood in, so it has 24 clips instead of ammo in the clip instead of 12. I'm gonna re-roll these gems. If I get a key, I'll roll it again and get a nectar. But I'm gonna take the 50-50 shot of getting another nectar to upgrade the attack again.
By the 3 fates.
Okay, it didn't happen, but if I roll again, turns into nectar, and then you go in. It works because the other one was darkness, and it'll never roll the thing that the other room is. Like, you can never be looking at the same reward twice. So we're just milking this all the way to Gravy Town. That's not the button. We're already level 4. It's doing 8, which is great for basic rarity. If we happen to see Eurydice and bump up the rarity, it'll be terrific. Yeah, I'll take the hammer. Hammers are very, very important for the rail because I personally find it to be a rather anemic weapon. And the hammers have the opportunity to make it less sucky. What am I? Oh, hand over there. Oh, that was it. Okay.
See that, Exegriff?
Right, everything is new. So we have special 3 times in rapid succession, seeking attack, or attack bouncing. Let's go for the bouncing. This is fun if you get another hammer, like if you get the rocket special, which is my favorite, and then this, it's really cool, but I'm not gonna gamble with that. Plus, we already have a really highly upgraded attack, so let's make it bouncier. It does mean that it doesn't do anything to bosses, but I think the help it gives in normal rooms is useful. Healing, damage, cast. Nope, nope, nope. And I'm not going to re-roll that. I'll actually take the re-roll. I used 2 re-rolls earlier aggressively, so an extra re-roll is nice. Now, we have a lot of enemies in the room because we got the benefits package effect that creates shadow versions of the enemy. When you get that one, you actually have some flexibility. The shades die quicker than regular enemies do, so you can just, just go after the shades and kill them, or you can like look and go for the regular enemies, which are brighter, and kill them, which automatically kills all the shades. Artemis or Aphrodite? That's a tough one. This one has damage resistance and good revenge. I'm gonna take Artemis. All damage you do has a chance to be critical is pretty strong because we're hitting a lot of bolts. And I don't know if it actually works on the Hangover. Like, does Hangover count as damage that you do? I doubt it. But I'm just hitting with all these bolts. I think that would be a nice damage boost. I would also be very happy to have Artemis's Call. That's one of those deceptive ones that really does a lot more damage than you think it does. Okay, cast. Call. Oh, we got both the ones that we wanted. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm going to take the Call. I think that is more important. But you know, you could definitely make the other choice there and take the critical. The thing I like about this is if we get another palm, it might upgrade the call. And, you know, I do want that call upgraded. Okay, this is just the time room. I think you can probably just stay far away from things. I have the bouncy attack with hangover, which is okay. Took a hit, which is nice because these skulls, you know, with my level 4 attack, I think like just a couple of stacks of hangover is enough to kill a skull. Now these armored fattos, those are not worth going after. Alrighty.
Seems I need to look for better help.
What's in this shop? Healing, random, special. Nope. Nope. And nope. Let's get some more health and darkness here. Ah! Alright, that should do it. I wonder what the distance is on the bounce. I wonder if it's just the range of the weapon. Yeah, I like the bounce. The bounce is nice. I'm happy about it. It is getting a lot of extra hangover going on these enemies when they're in groups. And, you know, yes, it does nothing for bosses, but most of the game is spent fighting enemies in groups. I'm definitely taking this palm here. And I'm guaranteed to upgrade my god power, which is very, very useful. Because the max gauge of Artemis's god power shoots out 10 arrows instead of 1. I don't know if that's the one that like matters the most for waiting for the max gauge. It's hard to say. It's a bit qualitative. I mean, Aphrodite's does a bunch of damage instead of charming, so it's a very qualitative difference. Yeah, 35% crit chance is just crazy. So like when you shoot 10 of them, you can expect 3 or 4 of them to be a crit, which means that it deals, according to the tooltip, 200% damage or greater. Now, it says plus 200%, so that should actually triple the damage or more. And so increasing the base damage from from 110 to 150 is actually a really huge deal. Because that's got a 1 in 3 chance of actually increasing the damage by not 30, but rather like 90 or 100. Get that urn. Okay, we have another Chaos Gate, which I'm happy about because we did miss one earlier. I will try to be a good player and remember to look at what the room reward is, because like it is pretty significant in that first room, which in the first room it's like impossible not to see the room reward, that nectar was offered, because that was very important. Now here we have a key, which is not important, so we'll just take the hit and go down. This does mean I'm going to have a negative on the boss fight, but hopefully it's nothing super crazy. Okay, we have more damage from traps and plus a cast, so that's kind of a relevant thing, but maybe not if I can dodge traps for 3 encounters and then plus 1 cast, which is irrelevant. Can't attack. Okay, well, these all kind of suck. This would have been the best benefit, but I can't not attack for 4 encounters. It's just impossible. This is the most irrelevant negative, but special doing more damage. I might not ever use the special. We'll take it. That is a lot of extra damage, and the special does a bunch to begin with. Just a question of whether I'm ever going to use that thing. Gonna be frisky and grab another palm. Health might have been the better choice there to start building health, but this is while we can still guarantee where the palm goes. Do I go for another 28 damage on the Artemis's aid? No, let's keep building that hangover. Possibly that's slightly worse, but it's very hard to gauge. You know, is plus 1 happening all the time better than plus 28 happening every once in a while, but to huge effect? Okay, I hope I can just shoot through her projectiles. Ah, what the heck? I don't remember her doing that before. Those are 2 very rapid charges. Murder dirter. Oh, come on. Oh, jeez. Got me again. Got me again, lady. I actually wouldn't mind using my Chthonic Companion here, but remember, you cannot use Meg's Companion in the Furies fight, even if you're not fighting Meg herself. Alright, I'm just going to shoot some Artemis arrows. I didn't get the full gauge, but that sped things up.
Nice chatting. Blood of the Titans.
Blood of the Titan. I don't know if I'm going to be at full health here. I did take some pretty good damage. Yeah, not quite. Okay, well, time to switch. Trinkets. Let's check what's in the well here. Ah, that one. That one's a very good one to buff. And also this one. I mean, I shoot a lot of bolts at things. Yeah, we'll keep leveling up Charon's trinket. When that's done leveling, we'll try leveling the Palm Blossom, which is actually almost there. That one is closer to max because I leveled that one up in the final act. Okay, so now I basically have, for all of Act 2, healing when I enter a chamber and bonus attack damage, which, you know, does add up a little bit. The bolts are kind of dinky on the attack, but shoot a lot of them. It might matter in the long term. Gems. I will spend a reroll to reroll this. If it's a key, I get the reroll back. If it's darkness, I get +5 health. And if it's nectar, of course, that's the best. Now, I don't know if there's like a rarity thing. Obviously, nectar is the rarest of the blue rewards. So when you do a reroll, does that mean that nectar is less likely to show up? I intuitively feel as though that's the case, but I don't know for sure. Okay, just gonna keep a healthy distance between myself and my nemesis. Look at that, 495 damage from my god power. It was a crit, but crits have a 35% chance of happening. So it's not that unlikely. And then when you imagine you shoot 10 of those at once, it just melts health. Yeah, definitely gonna take the coins here. I heal when I enter a chamber, so if I take a bit of damage, it's not a big deal. And, you know, it's free money. All the more useful because I've decided for some reason to not, or to not stick with my original claim of not caring about leveling up trinkets. Okay, we have a pretty tough choice here. Gems or this. This is actually absolutely incredible because I still have only 2 boons. The attack boon and the god power. So it's very rare that you get to actually do this, but when I go take her Ambrosia Delight, it is guaranteed to get the rarity up on the 2 most important boons I will have this run. So let's see actually what that puts it to. Up to 10. Okay, that wasn't actually that impressive. It was already at 9. And then this is up to 160. Can't remember what it was at, but still. Very, very, very happy with that. And gems. Just can't get away from these gems. Fine. I'll reroll into +5 max HP. You could argue that you shouldn't use the reroll there because, okay, you either get the reroll back, which accomplished nothing, or you get darkness. Let's say we assume that nectar is less likely. And +5 max HP is not that great. It's not maybe worth a reroll. This one's going to take a lot of bolts. Another crit. Okay, we're going to go for quality over quantity in this room. I see. Another crit. Call me Crits McGee. Another crit. Wow, that's actually a little bit remarkable. Oh, hey, Curse of Chaos is lifted. Okay, great. So we have, we have this, which I currently have Charon's Trinket. Healing, random, fishing point. Okay, nothing with timing. I mean, the random might be, but I don't care enough about it. We're gonna go get Artemis here. The wishes. Okay, we're gonna just use this. There's probably some strategy for making sure that you hit more than 1. I hit exactly 1. Probably because I stood in the wrong place. But that's fine. Taking off the armor on even one of them is just super handy. Also, the bouncing is really great. I adore the bouncing right here. That makes a very big difference. It basically doubles my damage output. Special, cast. Okay, I would have liked the guiding arrows. Every time you hit, you get an arrow, or anything you do has a chance to be critical. Unfortunately, this is a bit weird. The only critical I have is the God Power, so this is never going to happen. We'll take the cast. It just increases the damage of the cast a bit, but unfortunately, that one was a bit of a whiff. I will re-roll this coin. I'm happy with the palm. I only had one re-roll left, and that's kind of the thing, is if it was one of those cases where the palm would not have been good, I would have saved the reroll because I wouldn't have wanted to risk just wasting it for nothing. But because palm is quite good and a lot better than coins, I didn't want the coins. This is a pretty good roll here. Those things don't have that much health. More and more I find that's just the big thing with these fan rooms. Do the enemies that spawn have armor? Do they have health? I honestly think they should have made it so that enemies don't spawn with armor. I think I might have mentioned that opinion before. But I'm just getting more and more annoyed about it. It's like, well, I'm doing fine. I'm not getting hurt. I have an okay build going, but I just don't get the heart at the end because the enemies have like 50 billion armor on top of some health, and I can't get through them. Okay, here 10 to 11 or plus 28. We'll take the plus 28 damage there. I think just completely intuitively and not based on any kind of math, I'm gonna be glad to have that for the bosses.
I seem to have
More so than just +1 hangover per stack. Aha! Alright, we're gonna get Thanatos' trinket. I am gonna grab Hermes here. I mean, Hermes, it's offered, the game tries to get you 2 Hermes per run. One commenter wrote that if you actually don't pick the 2 things the game tries to force on you twice, the Hermes and the Daedalus hammers, the game will actually modify the probabilities to keep offering it to you or to make it more likely that you keep getting it offered. So if I had taken Ares there for the 5% damage boost, I would have been more likely to get Hermes again later. But nevertheless, I just want the Hermes. I want God Gain, dodge chance, move speed, bonus dashes, coins per room. I mean, there's just a lot of stuff I want. He's got a lot of good stuff in there. Special faster God Gauge charges. Okay, we got 2 duds, but also this one, which I am happy about, so perfectly content. Alright, shop. +1 use. Well, let's mull that over for a second while I grab a tissue and wipe my nose. Where am I going to use these Chthonic Companions? I still can't use them on Hades. I have 4 uses left. So it's the Hydra, it's Theseus and the Bull, it's, let's say, one of the mini-bosses in the temple and one of the mini-bosses. Yeah, I don't think I actually need this. I mean, you could argue that I'm just, like, splitting hairs and it's not that significant. You know, it's just 40 coins. Ooh, there we go. But, you know, it is 40 coins, and I don't think I need to spend them. You know, woe betide me if I end up using Meg somewhat frivolously in another fight, but
in the name of Hades.
let's see. Oh, I haven't gotten this before. Well, we don't care about this or this, so yes, this is the perfect time to take this dumb thing. And, you know, that does do damage to the bosses. So, you know, the boss fights last a long time. Eventually, those casts come out, so it is sort of, you know, 300 extra damage on a very long delay on a boss. Now, in some cases, it doesn't really do much of anything because these casts are actually going to come out when the Hydra is invulnerable. So that is not super whelming. We might even say it's underwhelming. Actually, I love my bouncing upgrade here. Hitting 2 heads at once when they're next to each other like that is terrific. Okay, whiffed it. Did not pick the correct direction. Now with the God Gauge charging automatically, it's very nice. I am going to get the max gauge, hopefully in the second phase. Actually, I'm not going to because I'm melting the Hydra's health so fast that it's not going to level up to the top Now I slowed down there and let the hangover go. I'm basically just fishing for the charge to fill up. It's still, I didn't fish long enough. You'll notice. It's still, okay, there it is. Okay, we'll just fire it off. Yep, melted 2 of the heads. Had I been more strategic, might have been able to get 3. But I'm perfectly happy with that. In fact, call me Mr. Moneybags, because I just made 40 coins. I now do not need to use my chthonic companion, Betty, in this fight. I'm actually pretty sure I'm not even going to get that 300 damage from my casts coming out, because this thing is going to melt to hangover before then. Yep. Died with the cast still in it. But hey, plus 30 damage on the cast and a crit chance on it, you know, for more damage is perfectly fine. And it takes it out of the pool. It means that any other god powers I get, I'm less likely to be offered the cast. So I'm more likely to get other good things. Fine with that boon. Oh, we gotta use the fountain first, right. Okay, ending at full health, 190 health. That's actually kind of a lot going into Act 3. I get bonuses that last a very long time for this. I just don't think they matter enough. Fine, we'll spend 20 coins for cast plus 50% damage through Act 3. I guess that's fine. I could even sell this, but no, for the reasons I gave earlier, I'll keep it. This, I could sell it just to make it not show up when I'm getting palms and such, but I don't want it to be in the menu if I take more Artemis boons. So here, let's keep leveling this one up. Let's get the plus 30 damage to distant foes. I don't know if I'm really ever actually going to use it, but maybe I will. And maybe it'll do something. I don't even know if the range of the rail is long enough to hit that 30%. It would affect the special, because that can definitely be, you know, distant. Darkness or key? I'm going to be a bit frisky. We're going to take a key for the reroll. Now, maybe darkness for the long term would have been more powerful. And certainly, if you know, make it a decision to always take the key in a situation like this, that will impact your long-term darkness gain. However, that is not a long-term decision. That's just in this particular case because I have no rerolls. Oh my god, I just stood there and took it. But yeah, it's just in this particular case when I had no rerolls, I think that was useful to maybe reroll some forced coins later. Oh, jeez. Man, let's get these casts out. Oh, okay. Ah! Stop! Stop! Oh, it just blew up. The silly goose. Okay, is that another flame wheel? It is. And we got Shieldos. My favorite. God, stop! Oh my, are they normally that relentless? I feel like I don't normally have that problem. But these just don't stop coming. Alright, foes targeted so it'll move slower. You can use special 3 times. Okay, this is actually really, really cool, especially if you get the rocket. Even if you don't, like just being able to shoot it 3 times instead of once is incredible. So we'll take this one because I don't like it very much. And this is a good run. I don't need it, so this is a good time to get it out of the way. Alright, I am hoping this is the bowl and he gives me the wake up phrase for the fists. It is just a regular room. Okay. Alrighty. Fine. Be that way. Oh, look, I shot my special. My special does do, you know, plus 72% damage or something, thanks to chaos. I probably should be trying to, like, you know, hit enemies with it. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my Jesus Christ. These chariots today, man. Years start coming and they don't stop coming. Pedal to the metal and you hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Okay, let's, is that the last one? Yes, okay. 36, because it was a mini-boss. Athena or coins? I'll take Athena. This could be the mini-boss. I am trying to get Theseus here. Sorry, not Theseus. Asterius. And it's the butterfly. Okie dokie. Oh, hang on. Oh my god. This is exactly where you need to be using Meg. I should have done it right when the fight started. But it's fine. Better late than never. Put a little Artemis in it. And okay, it's fine. Nothing ever spawned. Perfectly happy with that. Although I'm not happy that it wasn't the bull because I'm still trying to get those damn fists. Okay, dash, revenge. Oh god, I want all of these. These are all really good. So this is why they consider just the best boon in the game, the dash, but I like the revenge damage and I like the resistance to damage. We'll take the dash. I am playing with the rail, so hopefully I'm getting hit less often. That's, okay, debatable. God, why? Why are you so persistent? No means no. God. All right. We'll just shoot an arrow there. I should really be trying to shoot the arrows as soon as I get them because they do a good bit of damage. They might do tons of damage, and I'm not going to fill up the maximum gauge. Well, I guess I might. I do have God gauge going automatically. Maybe I will fill up. The bouncing is very nice, actually, because of the floating heads. More likely to just kind of pop them by accident. Burp. Okay, I waited too long for that. I had arrows to spare. Taking some hefty damage here. Lost like 100 of health. Attack faster, dash. Okay, we'll take the faster attack. Faster attack means faster hangover. This is frisky, but yeah, I do want 25 health, but I think taking 2 rare. Okay, these are not rarity upgraded boons. I gotta stop saying that. It's not rarity upgraded, but still 2 boons, quite good. I don't like either one of them, but oh my god, this is great. This is exactly what we need. Okay, so now all my bolts have a chance to be critical, and I have faster attack from Hermes, so it's a solid pickup. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pop a Chthonic Companion. Okay, it unfortunately only hit 1. I was kind of hoping it would go in a different direction. You can't control that. And by the way, these are not gonna be the only ones. There's gonna be more spawning. So just keep your eye on the ground. Try to make sure that you're not standing in the purple circles. Reload. Get ready for round 2. Oh, it's witches in round 2. Okay, that's much better. Oh, okay. Okay, when I said witches, I meant 1 witch. It's just 3 more armored shieldos, my favorite, and 1 witch. Okay, no, it was instead of 3, it was 2 with the witch. Oh, I just took a hefty dose of pointless damage.
Not yet.
Oh, God gauge depleted. What? Okay. All right. Wow, I lost half my health there. So I lost about half the health getting here and half my health again just in this one room. Yeah. Well, we'll definitely take the one that does something versus the 2 that do nothing. And I'm happy to have the bonus health here, plus the bonus level up. What do we get? Drunken Strike on the attack. Terrific. Wow, this is great. So I am passing a Centaur Heart here. Again, I've passed a few of them today. I've actually passed like 3. I could have over 300 health by now. But it's fine. We get healing,
Thank you, sir.
which is very helpful at this juncture. And I will... You know what? Here I'm going to use my last reroll. I don't really value a palm very much right now. I'd rather have had a Centaur Heart. I actually rolled a God instead, but that's fine. Poseidon, okay, maybe not the greatest. I'm not actually sure what I want from Poseidon. Yeah, I'm really not sure what I want from Poseidon. Maybe the one that just gives you like a smattering of rewards, because that has long-term consequences since it can include darkness. Maybe the special, upgrade the special, so I don't roll specials from other gods. And because the knockaway is not as big of a detriment for this thing. I already have a god power. Already have a dash. room rewards are worth more, though there's not that many left. We'll see. Alright, special, random assortment, and room rewards worth more. Okay, we'll take the random assortment because that has metagame implications, because it has the darkness. Got 2 stacks of gems, which is not the greatest. But alright, we've been saving up all the coins. And we get to spend in the shop. Definitely going to take the health. And we'll take a boon. I'm not concerned about flexing. I already have plenty of what's-her-face Titan blood. So I'm pretty happy about it. Hey, hangover afflicted foes more likely to take critical damage. Absolutely. That actually is quite useful. I don't know how much that matters mathematically, but it definitely matters somewhat. Because it means that every single time I shoot a boss, except for the first time when I put the hangover on initially, I suppose, but every time I shoot a boss with my attack, after the first attack is a chance to crit. Oh yeah, I gotta remember we're not on extreme measures here, so I need to actually be conscious of dodging the spear. That's actually an interesting question. Should I try to use Meg first to make the bullfight go faster? Because I might have a God Gauge to melt Theseus. When he's calling for assistance. But then again, I also might not. Gotta make sure I put my casts in him. Wait, has he already had his invulnerability? He has. I need to just do this. I should probably kill him. Okay, close. Well, anyway, the moment has come and gone. Bull's about dead. So, if we end up wasting it a bit, I guess what I could do, interestingly, is if I do fill up the God Gauge earlier, then I can just use it to bring him down to half health and then use the companion. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's better just to pop the companion right away while they're next to each other and just do 2,500 damage to both of them. Yeah, the God Gauge didn't quite get there. Okay, 2,500 doesn't quite kill him. He's pretty screwed. Actually, I should just use the regular God power because he was so gonna die.
That's one champion unseated.
Now, one thing I could consider doing here is instead of taking the Palm Blossom, I could take something else to level it up, because this is going to level up in 12 encounters. So it's going to level up very quickly. But actually, I think I'll do it anyway. Yeah, just because of the value, I am perfectly happy with just getting a bunch of those upgrades. We will definitely pay 100 coins for 25 health. And this one will be really good against the mini-boss fight. Yeah, we'll take it. I'm not trying to flex and get the diamond or Titan blood in sticks. I don't value that super highly, so I just want to buy whatever I can to increase my likelihood of doing well. So with all the Centaur Hearts that I skipped, I still ended up actually getting up to 270 health, which is terrific. Dionysus taking over the shop down there. I'm probably going to get the Hermes, but no need to rush that. Let's see what we got. Health. Okay, perfect. We'll just get 50 health. Then it'll be Dionysus, and then it'll be Artemis if it keeps going. I still would not mind getting... I'd actually really like to get those Seeking Arrows, because now everything has a chance to do crit damage, so those... No, for frick's sake! So, getting those Seeking Arrows, which themselves can crit, would be very, very useful. I don't want to just stand there and, like, do the timing to deflect it because there's all these rats coming up. I don't want to get hit while I'm trying to do a little finesse move when I could probably just burst that thing down. I don't mind dashing around because I believe that my Athena dash one-shots the rats.
Can't do that.
God gauge, critical. Yep, okay. Keep all those. What is this? Okay, I'm gonna... Is it the rat? It looks like the rat. We're gonna use this right away. Okay, got him. That did most of the armor. I am not gonna wait for the God gauge to fill. Because, again, these... Ah, the satyr. Because these bosses have most of their health as armor. So once the armor is gone, they die pretty fast. Okay, we got pressure points, which is the one I think that makes all damage more likely to be critical. Yep, it went up from 4 to 5. So we'll take Dionysus next. You know what? I would have liked one more use of my Chthonic Companion. Would happily trade 40 gold for that now. Yep, I was too conservative. Because we're going to fight another mini-boss here, potentially. Ah! I tried to do it. I tried to deflect it. I tried, everyone. And that's what matters, right? Well, you got him with the later one. We'll just put those in case they take a while to kill this one. Maybe exit wounds will work. No, there was no way it was going to take that long. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay. Okay, will he or won't he win the coin flip? Will he or won't he? Will he or will he not? Not today. Not today. And I don't have another Chthonic Companion to speed this up. So, gonna be doing it the long way. I did use it somewhat frivolously. Like, I saved a use on the Hydra fight, but then I kind of wasted one in the double God room in Act 3. Oh, 705 damage. Now, can you imagine firing 10 of those, each of which might do 705 damage? God, ugh. The poison. Hey, pressure points again? So that should mean that it is up to 6%. Okay, special hangover, that's useless. I guess we'll do that. So, I lost the coin flip, but now satyrs are gonna have much, much slower poison darts, which is cool. And we're gonna try to get the homing arrows. Okay. Shoot me with one of your... Oh, I already deflected it. Didn't mean to, didn't even know he did it. You know, pro gamer moves all around here. Unfortunately, the beams are not considered projectiles. I don't know how that would have been implemented anyways. So I don't know why I made that comment. I was just bemoaning the fact that the game isn't easier than it is. It's a shame that something that would be logistically impossible and would violate basic laws of common sense and physics isn't the case. Alright, we got the third one, which is great because I didn't want to go for coins or a palm. No seeking arrows, but we do have this, which is fine. I'm always happy to have more God gauge gain. It's hard to gauge just how much that really does, but it's something. And we're going to go ahead and grab Hermes. Side hustle. Well, unfortunately, that doesn't do... This actually is a major whiff. There are so many I would have liked to have, and this is just a nothing burger. I guess we'll take the health recovery. And then here, 2 Dionysus boons or a palm. I guess we'll take 2 Dionysus in case there are legendaries I might roll. I don't know if there are, but in case there are, I'll try it. Special hangover, move slower. Yeah, Hades moving around slower, perfectly fine. And yeah, this is a little bit unfortunate. This does absolutely nothing. I guess we'll take that for comedy's sake, because it's about the worst combination we can imagine.
Care on, mate. I'll take that as a no. Princess Agri.
All right, well, I think this is in the bag. Not the satyr bag, that's just filled with vermin and flesh, but The metaphorical bag. I mean, if I were to die here, that would just be very strange. I have my dashes. I got a bunch of health and death defiances. Just need to stay far away from Hades and pump them up. So make sure to put all the casts in them for that sweet, sweet 100 damage when they come out. You know, that early chaos boon that would have given me an extra cast would not have been totally irrelevant here. All right, there they go. Oh, did that just crit? I thought I saw it say 375. Oh dear, I did the thing. The Boris special. Oh, hang on, I need to put my other cast in him. I think that damaged him. Even though he was invisible. The darkness. Really just the single reason why I prefer the second phase to the first phase of this fight. No more darkness. One nice thing, though, about Artemis's god power, which is also true of, like, Aphrodite's, is that because it gets the damage out super quickly, it's pretty good against his invisibility thing. Okay, now why am I not using my God Gauge? Well, first I thought, let's clean up some of the mobs. Make sure that... Okay, I'm just going to do it now. It's going to take him to infinity and waste a bunch of the potential, but if I waited for myself to take him down to his next level, it would have been the exact same problem as the first time, which is that these things would have spawned, and I would have been like, well, some of the arrows might get wasted, and then it would have just stayed full for the entire damn phase of the fight. Which is a shame, because I have automatic God Gauge gain and increased God Gauge gain from crits. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I took so much. Oh, yeah, that poison thing moves slower. Interesting. Does Hades blood boil things, do they also move slower? They seem like they're moving at their normal speed, but I don't know. Maybe it just seems fast to me because I'm bad. Okay, remember that thing goes forever. Put up the casts in them. Almost, but not quite. Dash into the spin attack. Put the casts back in them. Okay, yep, get hit by that. And dash into that so you get hit by that too. Make sure you do that. Very, very, very important. Oh, God. Crud. I should have gotten behind him and just hurt him. I thought for some reason we were on the second phase, or the second half of the second phase. Okay, once that goes away, we go HRRRUP. Look at that. Good stuffings. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not actually... Can't stand behind him. Can't stand behind him when he's shooting 360s. Okay, I'm just going to fire the arrow. I'm getting lazy. I don't mind dying. Somehow I'm still not dead. I really thought I was going to die there, but you know, it's what happens when you got 320 health. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Take care. And of course, if you want to stick around for the post-game stuff, feel free to for that as well.
In the name of someone very sore right now.
No fishies today.
So complicated is the path to the well-hidden cottage of Persephone that surface-walking Zagreus, on this particular occasion, sadly zigs instead of zags, plummeting from off a precipice into most familiar waters.
Good thing that didn't happen the first 10 times we cleared the game to go talk to Persephone, or else we would have had to clear it an 11th time to progress the story.
Wonder if I can get out even faster.
Oh, I can't talk to Thanatos and get his trinket because he's talking to Hypnos. Ugh, okay. Achilles, got something to say?
We could have been, but now you're both.
Okay, still can't do anything about that. Gotta pet the dog.
Good boy, yes you are.
And give the dog nectar. Come on.
This nectar not fancy enough.
Though having little.
Can I give more nectar to Hades yet? The big H dog himself? Nope.
Help me, boy. I cannot.
I knew you thought
That does.
Okay.
sure to say hello.
Nothing there.
My child.
I heard lately from
Nyx is already good to go.
you make a good team.
Dusa. Yes? Yes. Start the ambrosia train. Alright, we got her companion. I will not be using it. It's not bad. It shoots a bunch of... it's like a thing that spawns and follows you around. It's sort of like a summon that sticks around. It shoots things that do 75 damage and stun enemies for a while. I just prefer to have a bunch of damage, though, instead of, like... you know, some kind of like weird helper effect. 10 nectar for an ambrosia is weird because I still need nectar and ambrosia. I still have 15. If I were using ambrosia to level up Deuce's companion, I would suddenly be down to almost nothing. But since that's not happening, I will just keep my nectar. I mean, I could have traded the gems for additional nectar and gotten it that way. So it was an option, even though it didn't look like it was an option.
Check the garden.
Anything down here?
Zagreus.
I'll give her some nectar too to start the whole thing about
This garden is.
the epilogue.
It was totally.
He did all right.
Sounds good. That's one more prophecy.
Oh, wait a minute. So I got this because I got, was it the snake stone or the giant vermin? No, I think the giant vermin is the giant rats, which we fought a bunch of times. Satyr cult. I actually don't know. I'll have to look at a video and see if there's like a clip I can find of me looking at that achievement and not having it, because I actually have no idea which one I just got. All right, should I get this? You know what? Let's level this one up first, and then we'll start leveling up Dark Foresight. So we'll hang tight with that. What's the next weapon? It is spear. Okay. Gonna do another run with the aspect of going. Just kidding. Let's put it back on this.
All right, I'm ready.
And
The keepsake.
you know what? Let's keep leveling up this distant memory thing. Why not? What about the heat? We're on to 4 heat with this. Okay, I think I will. It's kind of weird. I want to be using extreme measures and benefits package, but there's no way for the numbers to quite work out. What I'm going to do, I think, is just take 2 levels of benefits package and overdo it by 1. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.